I can't remember the time she's just lying there.
Is she breathing?
Please.
Every minute of every day, the ambulance service answers our cries for help.
Keep pushing. She's out.
As our NHS faced a national emergency like no other.
Can't breathe. I've got the coronavirus.
In a year when over 11 million people dialed 999 for an ambulance, 1.4 million calls were to the North West Ambulance Service.
I think this lockdown's been the worst.
We're watching people die in front of us and there's nothing we can do about it.
God knows where any of these patients that are coming in now are going to go.
As the people of Merseyside experience the worst of times,
There's no way I can leave you at home like this.
decisions of life and death brought out the best of us.
I want to thank everyone before I have a nap.
Proud to be a Scouser.
Just gonna get a sharp scratch, okay?
Yeah.
I think the pandemic has made Liverpool realise how good we are at dealing with hard times. As a city, I think we feel so proud that we have been picked to be the first to trial certain things during COVID times.
How was it?
Liverpool is by far one of the strongest cities in the country. Because I do think we cope. People want to get back out to work, and like me family, me friends, so they will do what is needed. Scousers just rally together. They just want normality back.
With 70% of staff having now received their first vaccine, the Blue team are starting the Monday night shift.
I've seen worse though at the start of a night shift. A lot worse. This is looking okay.
Lou is one of 10 dispatchers looking after 77 ambulances across Merseyside tonight.
775, good evening. Hope you're both good. You ready and raring to go over?
Oh, good evening to you, and we're always ready and raring to go.
Including Emily and Lois.
Oh, roger that.
And Alpha 641, Adam and Charlotte.
641, good evening.
Hey Lou, we're all ready to book on and everything's accounted for over.
Oh, you ready and raring to go?
Don't know about that.
It's nothing after 9 minutes.
Just everything we have is being triaged, so have a brew and enjoy the calm before the storm, as they say.
Oh, thank you, same to you. But see,
I feel like I don't want to do it because I feel like this is going to...
soon as you step out, it's like, bing bong.
yeah.
Ambulance, is patient breathing?
I think she's sleeping.
She's sleeping.
I'm the takeaway manager, and she came to the shop, collect the food, and she just tried to lie down.
And you can't wake her up?
Yes.
I think we've had a seizure. 2 of our managers are currently with the customer at the moment. Literally down the chiller aisle.
Tell me exactly what's happened.
She's just dead drunk to the point like he can't stand up, he's rolling across the floor.
Can you tell me exactly the location of the emergency, please?
Home and Bargain.
Tell me exactly what's happened.
Basically, I work for a reader in Birkenhead, and one of my drivers brought a bus in. There's a young girl saying she can't get up, she's done her leg in.
What's happened to her leg?
I'm not sure.
Alpha 775, Emily and Lois are the nearest available crew to the patient stuck on the bus.
Here we go. Alpha 775, go ahead over.
775, thanks. This is a Cat 3 call for a 13-year-old female. She's been on the bus and she's got spontaneous... I can't even say it. Spontaneous... you know what I mean?
Spontaneous.
Spontaneous, that's the one. Right knee pain and a kneecap over.
Roger, understood. We shall go and have a look. Thanks, over.
Oh, that's great, thank you.
Right then. So, this is a mystery.
I think the mum's here.
Oh, she's upstairs.
Hello.
Hiya, what's your name? Hiya, Ella. What's happened?
I stood up and then, I don't know, I think it just come out of police.
We just need to have a look at it, Ella. Ow, ow, ow. You're going to have to cut your pants. Is that all right?
I hope you're not too fond of them.
Oh, it's all right. We'll get us some problems.
I can't take the pain. It's fucking hurts.
Oh, you have dislocated it? Have you ever dislocated anything before? The thing with your knee is, say you'd done it to your shoulder or something, we'd keep it in place and we'd just go to the hospital, but you're upstairs, so it's probably going to pop back into place itself. But it's just a case of you moving your leg. But we've got pain relief. So, do you know what ladies have when they give birth?
Gas and air.
Gas and air.
So we'll get you some of that. You just suck it in, and it'll go in your system.
Right. But, you know, it's a small bit of pain for a lot of relief.
Yeah.
As soon as it pops back, the relief's unreal.
Yeah.
Right.
And she's 13.
Let's have a go with this. Right, pop it in your mouth.
Good
And take a big...
Nice breathing, that's it. Just keep going.
And keep doing that. Might feel a bit dizzy, a bit lightheaded, but that's normal, all right? Right, do you reckon you can give it a go of straightening it out? What do you think? Do you want me to slowly try and move your leg up? Okay.
Keep going.
All right, keep going. Oh, please stop, please stop. Please stop, please.
Okay.
Please, I beg you.
Right.
It's going to be more painful while you do it, and I promise you, once it's in, it will feel much better. You just have to go for it.
Take loads in and then try and straighten your leg.
$641.
641, thank you. This is a cath course. It's a 56-year-old female.
She has problems with choking. She was tested positive for COVID. She's asthma sufferer. The main reason
that they're ringing now is she's worsening breathlessness.
The daughter who's rang also has COVID, so...
Yeah, just there on the side of caution, please, over.
We've noticed this is a Cat 3 call. I think we're going to respond on lights and sirens to this. It sounds like she's clearly struggling and we got there a bit faster.
Yeah, of course, all understood. Thanks, Adam.
Literally my foot to the floor.
Alpha 641, Adam and Charlotte are just 12 minutes away from the patient.
Sounds like the whole family's got COVID then, haven't they?
It does. That was one of my worst fears, like, OK, yeah, I know I'm positive, but I don't want to pass it on to my family. Hi, guys. Do you just want to tell us what's been happening?
I've been struggling a bit with my breathing, so the doctor had given me another steroid inhaler.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to do that. I've been asleep all day. My daughter said I sound like I'm choking.
OK.
She's been taking paracetamol every 4 hours if our temperature just keeps increasing.
Not going down.
That's what I was, and she has not eaten for 2 days, so it's just a bit...
OK. Do you know much about what your oxygen levels are meant to be?
Yeah, well, you're supposed to have 100% oxygen levels, aren't you?
Almost. Above 95?
Yeah.
And is it just asthma you've got, or do you have COPD as well?
No.
Just asthma?
God, no, just asthma.
All right. Your oxygen levels at the moment are kind of where we won't be looking at giving you a support.
OK,
might take the edge off. So you're at 89, 90. Can you sit at the edge of this couch? I'm just going to listen to your breathing. Just going to come underneath you. In and out through your mouth. Is that what it's like when using your inhaler? Yeah. I think the inhalers are doing the job because I can't hear any wheezes.
Good.
And that's at bay. I think we'll put you on a small amount of oxygen now.
OK.
You ever had oxygen through your nose before?
No.
OK. Well, people pay good money for that at festivals, like £20 for 10 minutes, so we'll give you some fresh air.
OK, good.
All right, see if that makes a difference.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange sensation. So, are you positive as well?
Yeah, how have you been with it?
Yeah, I had a mild cough, a few headaches, but I had the vaccine about 3 or 4 weeks ago, so yeah, I feel fine.
Unfortunately, I prefer to have passed it on to my 89-year-old mother,
Oh.
who lives on her own.
Oh.
But she's had the jab, and so she seems to be she seems to be coping all right.
That's good news then,
So
isn't
we
it?
just managed.
So,
Sorry.
you're struggling a little bit with your breathing, so a review in hospital would, I would recommend it.
Okay.
That's all right,
fine.
yeah?
That's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Okay, so I need a coat.
Yeah, can we get you anything?
No. All right, thank you. I'm sorry to put people to bother.
Don't be sorry for what?
I'm just...
Sorry for having COVID. It's not our fault.
The whole thing is just a nightmare.
It's a faff, isn't it? You can take all the precautions in the world and all it takes is one little thing. You can't blame yourself.
Ambulance, is the patient breathing?
1 hour into the shift, and the team are already receiving a new call every 20 seconds.
And is the blood pouring out, or is it just dripping?
So has he had more than one fit in a row?
Okay, so listen carefully. I'm going to tell you how to do chest compressions. Okay, so I want you to place the heel of your hand on the breastbone. Okay, pump the chest hard and fast, at least twice per second and 2 inches deep. We're going to do this until the help can take over, okay? So we're going to go at the pace of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is going to keep them going until the help arrives. Just keep going, you're doing really, really well. Crew on scene. I'll leave you with the ambulance crew, okay? Oh, Lauren.
Hold on.
My first cardiac arrest in 10 months.
Oh. Yeah.
61.
Oh my God.
Mm.
Do you want Trish to keep going?
Yeah, can I have Trish for a little minute?
Yeah.
If I start talking to you, you can't be putting in a 25 for me.
I won't. That's what you'll help her hair grow if you talk to her. She's so good, isn't she? This is why you need something about her. This is why you need the mental health and wellbeing plan.
Exactly. There's just something about her that brings happiness to the room.
Yeah.
13 miles away, Emily and Lois are still on scene with patient Ella.
Do you reckon you could straighten your leg now?
Do you reckon you can have a go on this and try and straighten your leg?
Let's have a little go, Ella.
Come on, Els, you can do this. I know you can. I know, babe.
It does hurt.
Get on this and try and straighten it out. Come on, you can do it. Come on.
It's a guide it. It's gonna hurt, Ella.
It is
No
gonna
matter
hurt.
what, it's gonna hurt,
Honestly.
yeah.
Once you've done it, that's it. Honestly. You'll feel so much better. You'll feel so much better. Come on.
All right, lovely.
Come on, babe.
Do you want to puff on this while you do it?
Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on, you can do it.
Right.
Yeah,
Go on, go on.
Go on, you can do it. Go on, Ella. Come on, Els.
If you try then it'll hurt so much.
All right, I've got you. Come on.
Well, it's going to hurt either way,
Keep sucking on
unfortunately.
this. Keep sucking on this, okay? Come on, you can do this, okay? I've got you. Come on, I've got you.
Ready?
Come on, I've got you. I've got you, babe. All right, I've got you. I've got you. I've got you. Well done. You're so brave. You're so brave. That's it. That's it. All right, we're done. That's it. It's in. It's in. Ella, it's in. Ella, it's in. It's in.
Ella, it's back. It's back. It's back. It's back. It's back. It's back.
Thank you.
Okay. Right.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're breaking me heart. You're okay. You're okay. Hey. It's back. It's done. Oh. You're okay. Honestly.
Thank you.
Is that well better than before? Oh, there you go. You're okay. That's what we're here for. Oh, there you go. Right.
There we go.
Little steps, okay. Little step. Oh, you're smashing it. Yay.
Ella will be taken to Arrow Park Hospital.
It's all right. Your mum's allowed to come. All right.
That was so brave, Elle. Well done. So brave, aren't you? Hey.
That was one of the best back-end dislocations I've seen. You've done really well, don't be sad.
Amazing, babe.
Right. Good to go, dude.
Yeah?
Do you like that gas in her house?
It's good fun. Do you feel a bit spaced out?
Woo! How was that? Is that knee feeling a lot better now? Yeah. Do that to her. Alpha 775.
775, just after an update on that job, please, over.
Oh, little Ella, she was honestly the loveliest patient. She was having a grand old time on the gas and air. Best time of her life, to be honest. I thought we were going to have a fight with her to take it off her when we got to the hospital. And you know what, it was a happy ending. She was so grateful to us when her knee popped back in. She almost had me and Emily in tears, to be honest, but off to the hospital for an x-ray and hopefully home in a couple of hours and back to living her best life, over.
Oh, good stuff all round.
Thanks for the update on that one, over.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure we'll be hearing again from you soon.
You tested positive on Wednesday, did you say?
I had a headache on a Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay.
4 miles away, Anne is on her way to hospital.
So now it's day 6. Yeah.
With her oxygen levels being low, she needs to be seen by specialist respiratory doctors.
What did your mum used to do?
She used to work in records.
Did she?
And she worked Christmases and things because my dad went to sea, he was the chief engineer. He had COPD. It's 18 years that she...
And then this has all come at once?
Yeah, he died on the 28th of January, and his birthday would have been the 7th of it, so it's not a good time for my mum especially.
For the whole family?
No.
Do you normally do something this time of year for him?
We just try and get together and have a meal and raise a glass or whatever, you know. So it's been very difficult this year.
I think COVID's tearing people's lives, families and connections apart. And without realising, we're caught up in that. We're almost a part of splitting families up. But we're giving their loved ones the best possible chance to live. It won't be long until you and your mum will be back together though, you know, and lockdown will be lifted in a couple of weeks. I think we can kind of see like a dip in the numbers and hopefully the normality will resume. It's just a shame we've got this little detour to Arrow Park, but...
My daughter's at Otterbridge treating her cancer patients.
I've seen a lot of drops in a lot of people slipping through that net, just being told to wait. It's horrendous.
It's a shame because there's going to be an epidemic of people who...
Well, that's it. It's not about just the COVID deaths. It's the wider picture, isn't it? Hey Lou, just thought I'd give you an update.
Go ahead, over.
Yeah, it was Dan's dad's, it would have been his birthday yesterday. He died of emphysema. They haven't managed to meet up like they normally would. Maybe when lockdown's lifted, they'll be able to do that.
Oh, Roger, yeah, that's a lovely idea.
We'll get to do something to celebrate that.
Oh, I know, just can't wait for it all to be over, as everyone else probably.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Never thought there was light at the end of the tunnel, but...
After all these vaccines now, I can slowly see it.
Yeah, it's all we can do. Live in hope. I remember saying to Rich, if we get through this pandemic without losing anyone we love, we'd be lucky. My husband texted me and said, we've rang an ambulance for my mum. She's gone in on a standby. So straight away I knew she was much sicker than what we thought. And I knew I was going to have to be honest, because I couldn't say she's got to come home, because the amount of people we've took in on a standby have not come home. All I could say to him was, go to the hospital, just see her. And it was because it could be the last time that he would ever see his mum again. And I didn't want him to go through losing a parent like I have. It's the hardest thing to deal with.
Morning. Hi. Okay.
Wasn't too bad for me.
With COVID-related deaths now at their lowest level since December, the Blue team are back for a 12-hour day shift.
No other hospital issues? Nothing really. It was a pretty... No, we're on normal business. So, a pretty mundane night, to be perfectly honest, yeah, which makes a change, doesn't it? So.
Not often you can say that's a cruise in the morning, is it? Anything outstanding? No, nothing on the screen.
Oh. Oh, look at you.
Right, we'll have to go, but you have a nice day in school, okay? All right, love you.
I live with Charlotte and the 2 kids. You can come home and just pick them up from school. You just kind of forget what's going on out there.
Ah, she sent me a picture with the 2.
Oh. I think being lucky enough to have your partner next to you, you know how to read the other person's emotions. We both understand what each other is going through and the difficulties that we may face.
Pete sent me a little picture of himself last night.
Aww. How long haven't you seen him for now?
So I've not seen Pete now since September. He lives in Yorkshire and they were in different tiers. He won't remember what I look like.
Oh my God, that is so long.
So COVID's poo. Lockdown's rubbish.
Alpha 462, Laura and Dawn have just become available.
My childhood is down on this prom. The bandstand.
It used to be something like 50p, wasn't it? You used to get your little deck chair.
Get your deck chair. I was cheap, I sat on the grass.
Saved you 50p for the ice cream.
It's really sad, isn't it? Like, I mean, I just feel so sorry for all the small businesses with all the shutters down now, and
yeah,
you can see why they'd be worried.
Ambulance, is the patient breathing?
Breathing's terrible. I've actually checked their oxygen levels. The oxygen was 93. So I'm wondering if they can come on, please, and just have a good check over me mum, please.
So at the moment now, would you say she has difficulty speaking between breaths?
Yeah.
Reassure her that help is being arranged.
Thank you, darling.
462.
Thank you. This is a Cat 2 call for a 64-year-old female described as difficulty in breathing.
And she's awaiting a test
confirmation for COVID, so we don't
know if she has it or not as yet.
Yeah, Roger, did received. Thanks, over.
999 mode activated.
Laura and Dawn are 12 minutes away.
Potential COVID.
Hey, it's just me mum. Violet. She went to the doctor and told her that she's got a lung infection. I got this.
Okay, so a doctor's her own doctor?
Yeah, I told her that she's got a lung infection, double lung infection. That might be a bit close.
Okay.
Little scratch, sorry.
We've had COVID tests, we're all
So
COVID
it's all come back
free.
negative?
Yeah, we'll come back negative.
Okay.
But it's a breathing.
I can hear it without this, but I'm just going to have a listen both sides.
Yeah, come on.
You sit forward a bit.
Yeah.
You're going to go back again now. So this left side is very crackly, but this right side is a bit quieter than the other side, so she got reduced air entry on that right side.
Yeah.
So how long have you been this bad for with this?
Since Thursday night.
But like breathing like this?
No, Friday night. I'd say she
So
went.
Friday. So 2 days she's been like as she is now.
No, she's been worse.
She's been worse than
A
this.
lot worse than this. She's
Okay.
been critical, I'd say, over the weekend, but we've tried to help her as much as we can.
Did the doctor not want her to go into hospital?
She doesn't want to go.
Okay.
If you told us that she had to go.
Yeah, there's no way I can leave you at home like this.
Why not?
I'm going to be honest with you, Violet. I know it's a little bit of a worry for you to go to hospital with, you know, in these current circumstances, but there's more chance that you could deteriorate more.
Is she going to Bridge?
No, it'd be Arrow Park. Bridge hasn't got an accident and emergency, so this is like a potentially life-threatening thing that's happening with her.
Then what happens if she goes there and then COVID?
There's COVID everywhere though, isn't there? There's COVID at Clatterbridge.
Can I knock over? I've got no kids. No,
there's no relatives at all.
Can't even go and see it.
Because I think, like, unless someone's actually, you know, like, can't speak for themselves, don't get upset, sweetie.
I don't want it to be on her own.
I know. We're going to look after her. We're going to look after her. But we can't leave her here. She's not going to get better staying here. Just like, put that over your head a minute. Yeah, listen. I know you're frightened and I know you're worried, but I'll tell you now, I wouldn't tell someone, because we're trying to keep people out of hospital. Yeah. I wouldn't say go to hospital if I didn't think you needed it. Yeah. So hospital is last resort, but you need to go.
Yeah. You decide you need to go. Yeah. I'll go.
So let's get you in this chair, sweetie, and then we can get you there and sorted, can't we? Okay.
That's it.
Violet needs to be urgently seen by specialists at Arrow Park Hospital, 3 miles away.
Yeah. Nice to go.
You are poorly, I'm not going to lie. You do need to get treatment.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. When we first walked in, I couldn't believe, like, the sound. I was, like, actually looking at her and saying, is that sound coming from her?
We always say if COVID wasn't around, people would go to hospital and would be treated, so obviously everyone is petrified, but you still need to be looked after, don't you?
Yeah, she needed to come. She needed the intervention.
There was no alternative.
Yeah, there was no alternative at all.
No.
Rich, this one, the crew, managed to persuade this lady to go in. She's very poorly, she needed to go in. And some of the kids turned up, obviously upset.
Yeah.
They don't want the mum to go in the current situation.
Yeah. When my father-in-law was in last year, it was... It's scary.
The last thing you want to do, because you don't know when you'll see them again, is, hug them, kiss them, squeeze them. Oh, yeah, that upsets me.
Strange times.
It's sad. All my family are from Liverpool. Like, I know everybody loves their dad, and to everyone, their dad's the hero, but he was extra special. So when I was 13, he just shouted me upstairs and said, "I'm not well, ring an ambulance." The ambulance comes, and he was smoking a ciggy. And I was like, "Dad, put the ciggy out, you've got chest pain, you shouldn't be smoking." And he was like, "Oh, it's the last one I have, I promise." He walked to the ambulance, and then I never seen him again. He went into cardiac arrest. It just killed him instantly. He was only 34.
In the last hour, the service has taken over 230 999 calls.
Ambulance is a patient briefing.
My dad's struggling to breathe. He was stumbling down the stairs and he's got COVID.
Okay.
His Oxygen levels keep going to 87.
All right, we're going to get you some help, OK?
Her face has been swollen since last night, and she's woke up this morning, like, all her throat's all swollen, and it's my little sister. She's struggling to breathe.
So has she had a severe allergic reaction to the same or similar thing before?
Yeah, and we just don't know what it is.
He's got a wound on his leg. They've described it as a heavy bleeding, more than 2 muscles in the last 2 hours.
Alpha 775, Emily and Lois, are en route to their second patient of the day, a man with a bleeding leg.
When do you actually think you'll start aging?
I don't know. I reckon I'll still be wearing my Converse and Vans when I'm like 70 or 80.
Oh, 100%. But I mean, like, you haven't got a wrinkle in sight on your face.
But you know, like how on This Morning or whatever, they have like makeovers?
Yeah.
I'd like to see what I'm supposed to be wearing for people my age.
You know them ones where they like come out and they're fuming and they're like,
what have you done to my hair?
Why have you dressed me like a middle-aged woman?
Hello.
Oh, goodness me, what's happened here?
That's nothing. Do you want to go walk inside there?
Oh, have you got locked in there, have you?
Have you knocked it, Mark?
No, I haven't. Have I knocked it? No.
Oh, it's like a murder scene in there, isn't it?
I've lost a pint of blood, I know that.
What's the original wound, Mark?
Is it a varicose vein, is it?
There, look, it just comes out.
Oh, it's a varicose vein, isn't it? I'll go and get a dressing for it, eh, Mark?
It needs cauterising.
I'll be back now.
Right, let's just do your blood pressure first, Mark. Is that all right? Apart from this, are you normally fitting well?
I've got a number of problems.
Go on. Which ones?
Well,
Yeah,
I've got a heart
We only need this one. It's okay, just this one.
That one?
Yeah, what's your heart problem?
Ventricular left valve hypertrophy by echo.
Oh, get you.
Yes, get me. Get me, I know my stuff.
Right.
This bandage is perfect for this type of thing, and I always use it.
It's a mess, isn't it? And you can see I've never stopped trying to...
No, I know, love. Do you know what, though? The varicose veins, they do bleed and bleed. They need something to stop them. There you go. That'll do for now, anyway.
Right, Mark, obviously we're going to take you up to hospital to get that cauterised. So, do you have any footwear that you want to wear?
Yes, it will.
Do you want me to get it, or are you okay?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. You know, now you've got those on, I'm fine.
Dream.
Oh my God,
Why would they cut you?
Do you dye your hair then, Mark, or is your hair naturally...
My hair is naturally... I was actually blonde.
Was you?
But the whole point is that I was red blonde.
Oh, strawberry blonde, right?
And of course, with all this happening, I wasn't able to do everything as I would normally do. They called it golden auburn.
Oh, yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes, I like that colour. It's almost like
And I'm not grey, I'm not bald.
hint.
You know, I mean, and so how can you be your age and not have lines all over your face?
I know you don't really, do you?
It's just everything else everything else is falling apart, you know.
You seem very fun, Mark.
Good to go, Lois?
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right.
So what medications are you on?
I'm on, by the way, none of the things that I have or have had are contagious.
Uh-huh.
You won't catch anything from me, except my sense of humour.
So how have you been doing during COVID?
I'm on my own, you know. No one comes my home. I don't know if anybody else has done.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of things that actually upset me in this job, but it breaks my heart when people are on their own. I think as we're colleagues, like, we're really lucky to have had each other throughout COVID. We all understand what we're going through and we're all by each other's side. Things get hard, you know. And they're people I now class as best friends because we've had to go through such a hard thing together. Got you a chair here, Mark.
You talk about lockdown, but it's isolation, isn't it?
That's it, it's loneliness. If you,
It's loneliness.
Like, my dad lives on his own.
Well,
and, you know...
You want to see people, don't you?
Yeah. It's just sad that.
We're dead lucky, because we've been able to come to work as normal. But there's lots of people who haven't.
Yeah.
Right, I've got another job.
Alpha 641.
641, thanks.
It's a CAT2 call for 75-year-old male.
He's described as currently unconscious, but he is breathing. He is there with his wife on scene.
She's confirmed he has Parkinson's.
It does say no COVID as well on this one, thanks.
Adam and Charlotte are 20 minutes away from the patient.
BP, oh, that is low. No wonder he's not conscious. Hello? So what's been happening?
Lost all his mobility this morning. Just couldn't stand, couldn't do anything.
Okay, and that's just this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is his speech different?
It is.
It is. Right, I'm just going to feel on your head and you just tell me if you can feel it on both sides, yeah? Can you feel this?
Yeah.
And is it the same on both sides?
Yeah.
I'm just going to ask you to do a couple of other things. Is that all right? Can you lift this leg up for me? Linda, could you come round this way and just look at Paul's face for me? Just going to lower your mask again. Okay, does his face appear normal to you? Obviously,
Yes,
you know him more than me. I'll say that's normal. Yes. Okay. Have we ever had any history of any stroke or anything?
No.
No. Do you feel a bit confused this morning? Yeah.
Grahamy's in the
Oh,
kitchen.
your son, yeah. Obviously, Linda, we can't give any kind of diagnosis of anything,
No.
but something's obviously going on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it'd be wise. We'll take you up and get checked over. Do you agree? All right. Right, Paul. So we're going to try and get you in this chair, okay? Right. Do you want to push up on here?
Oh, I can see it itching. Your dad, isn't he?
Yeah.
No, it's all right. It's okay. We're gonna get you just checked out. That's all we're doing, okay? You got any movement in this arm at all? Can you push on the side of the chair? On this one. Get your foot under there.
That's it.
That's it.
And the other one.
And then we're gonna lean
Wonderful.
forward. On this one.
Well done. Right, chairs behind you. There you go.
You're just on the way past.
Yeah, my mum had a magazine for me. I was just going to pick it up and I saw the ambulance, obviously, and panicked. They can't do the test here. You just go for the test, all right? They just need to know if anything's changed.
We need to know why you're so weak this morning, why you can't stand.
Please don't. I know you get really upset going to hospital. You just got to be strong, well, and just get that sorted, okay? And I can sort something out with working there, can't I? So you're not completely on your own, okay? Yeah. Right, don't worry, just trust them, okay? And just let them look after you, all right? Yeah.
All right, that's good.
Do you want to give him a kiss, Linda?
Come with you, but you can't on this side.
All right, we'll take good care of him, okay? All right.
Thank you.
Right, Paul. I'll get your legs and Charlotte will support you and then we'll get you on the bed, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
We've got you. Right. 1, 2, 3. There we go. How's that?
We need to go.
Yeah, can I pass you an amber standby into Arrow Park when you're ready for details over?
I remember the first person I treated with COVID. He was late 40s, very healthy gentleman. He was an ex-doorman who worked various clubs in the city. And to see someone of that stature look quite powerless, I realised that COVID's here and it can literally take anyone off their feet, no matter how healthy they are. It's devastating.
You've got a lovely family there, Paul, haven't you? Yeah.
Kids test our emotions mentally and physically.
I'm just going to pop this over your nose, okay?
Everything's been put on hold and that's affected people's lives.
Alpha 641.
Go ahead, over.
Yeah, I just thought you might like a little update on that last job we were on. It's a lovely gentleman, and his son happened to work here in Arrow Park and was just captain as we pulled in. He's critical care nurse, so he actually gave us a hand and things, which was quite nice. Hopefully, this gentleman hasn't had a stroke, but so after some tests, we'll find out.
Oh, Roger, yeah, that's all understood. Hopefully he is all right. He's in the right place. Thanks very much for the update on that one. Oh, this patient's son works at the hospital, so we got to see him before he went in. He's lucky. 763, go ahead, over.
OK, tell me exactly what's happened. So is a bone sticking out of a hand, sorry?
Just keep that steady, firm pressure on that wound, OK?
OK, go ahead, interpreter.
I was in my room wanting to go out for shopping, but a dog came. The dog was trying to get the baby, and the dog chased me to the bathroom. And now I want the ambulance to check us over to see if we have any viruses from the dog.
Can you just ask him, is anyone obviously injured? Is anyone bleeding, or did the dog bite anyone?
No biting, but the dog climbed on everybody.
Are they bleeding from anywhere? You said no one was bleeding. Is anyone bleeding there?
There is no bleeding, but I'm worried they might get coronavirus from the dog. I'm worried that the dog has been on the bedding all over the room. I want the ambulance to come.
Okay, well, we can send someone to come and check the children over, that's fine. In terms of checking whether the virus has moved from the dog to the children or the bedding, there's no way of us checking that. You'd need to just look out for symptoms and get the self-test that you can order from the government.
Thank you.
We'll have to just get someone to do a face-to-face. I'm still not sure whether anyone's been injured by this dog or what. I'm so reluctant to answer any questions.
What to do when you're in danger.
Thanks for that.
It's a bit different. Is there any water? You got off it, Claire?
Yeah, I'm just in disbelief that it was over an hour for a barking dog. The dog wasn't even in the room.
You know what? It's only Friday.
Got the whole weekend to go.
The whole weekend to go.
So this is the ambulance service here. We've had a call from crisis line. Is it about your grandmother?
Yeah, she's overdosed on a Citraplan. Been taking double a dose. She's in a bit of a bad way, to be honest.
OK.
Alpha 775, Emily and Lois, arrive on scene to the patient in just 4 minutes.
What's happened then, Val?
I've had loads of panic attacks for weeks. The other day, waiting for the doctor.
Yeah.
And I must have not seen him, I've been waiting all day for it.
Yeah.
And he most probably would have helped me.
Mm-hmm.
But something what it shouldn't have made me worse.
So how do you feel at the moment?
I was panicky, you know.
Panicky. So it was just a spontaneous thing, you were to take more?
Yeah, it's just that I woke up one morning and I just felt, I've been well for a lot of years and I just felt ill, you know.
Okay. What do you actually suffer with? Are you got any diagnosis?
Clinical depression.
Right.
Diabetes. Yeah. And it's horrible when you're on your own.
Yeah. Do you live here by yourself, do you?
Yeah, I've come to your family, but
yeah.
I just, Just being, don't know.
Feel a bit crap and...
Down.
Yeah.
Can I just do your blood sugar while you're talking, Valerie? Shop scratch.
You got an anxiety disorder? Or...
Yeah.
19.7.
Your blood sugar is 19.7.
Not bad.
Well, it's rather high, like.
Yeah.
Do you monitor them?
37.2.
I haven't been doing anything like that for ages.
I'm sure you understand sort of the risks of having high blood sugars. Yeah. So obviously that needs sorting out.
Yeah.
At the hospital anyway. So, I mean, you can kill two birds with one stone kind of thing in the sense that you can go for your medical needs and then you can also chat about how you've been feeling with the panic attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that's like a reasonable idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be taking medication anymore on your own, but it's not safe.
No. I say, love, sit on there for us.
It's horrible panic, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
I think lockdown's not helpful either.
The last lockdown I was ill as well. Panic attacks, yeah.
Don't beat yourself up about it because how the world is at the moment, it's not normal. So the way you're feeling is quite a normal response.
I get a lot of panic,
Not normal. Yeah, loads of people. It's an anxiety provoking because it's fear of the unknown, isn't it?
Do some people think like they're never going to get right again?
Well, people do, yeah, because if you've felt a certain way for so long, eventually you start to think, is it ever going to be over? Mental health's such a hard thing. It's a sort of process of finding what's best for you.
Yeah.
You know, it does get better.
I've got 5 girls and 2 boys. I lost the dad 6 years ago. But I've nursed him 10 years with leukemia.
Oh. So it's just a big build-up of things that have happened to you over a long period of time, isn't it?
He was a good man, like.
Yeah. Keep the cogs turning and get yourself feeling better, eh?
Oh yeah, Alpha 775's job. 72-year-old lady. She's just struggling with lockdown. And
We had one of them earlier on, didn't
that's what I've just said to the crew.
I've had a couple
like,
of them today.
There's been a few.
I took an overdose.
You've taken an overdose.
Yeah.
Are you alone there?
Yeah. That's why I took it. 9 months of being alone in a fucking lockdown.
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing?
Yeah, I want the virus jab.
You want the COVID-19 jab?
I have to have the virus today. I have to have it at home because I can't go out.
91 is this gent, and he's had his COVID injection on Friday, and he's not been able to get out of bed since, and he's coughed up some blood.
I had the AstraZeneca vaccination yesterday, and from 6 o'clock I've been feeling dreadful. Seized a bit, so I don't think I'll need a phone call. I don't want to waste anybody's time.
Right, no problem. So I'll cancel. Okay, tell me exactly what's happened.
She's been in hospital. She came out on Wednesday. I've been on to 111 and the doctors asked her to call 999 because she's still got the severe pains in her head. She's been sick.
Alpha 641, Adam and Charlotte have just arrived on scene to the patient.
Do you want to fill us in with what's been going on?
I came out of hospital on Wednesday.
Okay.
I went in with headaches. I done one blood check.
Yeah.
They said it was all clear. And then
Did you have CT of the head, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, were you just in the one day for all the tests? How long were you in for?
6 days.
Oh, you were in for 6 days, so it's quite a long time then, really?
Yeah.
And do you feel worse now than you did the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She spent most of the night hugging the toilet and today. And when I seen that blood, I thought, oh my God.
When you say blood, was it fresh blood?
Red, bright red.
Okay. You're not under any kind of stress at the moment? No. Do you work or are you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think if it was just kind of the same as you were on Wednesday, I'd probably just say, unfortunately, you know, you've had the tests and there's not much more we can do. But if now you're vomiting and it's bringing up some blood, I think you're going to need a few more tests. I don't think we'll be able to leave you here safely. Okay. You're quite pale, aren't you? Looking at you.
Chloe will be taken to Arrow Park Hospital for further investigations.
Right, so you've had these before, so you know the drill. Hopefully it's nice and quick, okay? Right, sharp scratch. Well done. Perfect.
Did you just watch that?
I know, how can you do that?
Brave individual.
How long have you been working in care for? Yeah, have you worked right through all this then, all the... Oh, I bet you it's been awful, hasn't it, in the care home?
And then the last 4 weeks, they've lost 25 residents.
In the last 4 weeks?
Yeah.
No. God, that's going to give something, that's awful. So what happens when they're like, you know, when they get them really poorly and stuff? Do they allow that house to work with family and stuff?
Got an end of life room.
Oh, wow, yeah, so like a designated room.
How long do they go there?
Half an hour.
I just can't imagine, can you?
No.
You can't
Half an hour with a loved one.
Yeah, like
He's
your
got
mum,
COVID, like you haven't seen in what, 9 months?
your dad, your nan. You just can't even...
Have you been involved in like the final moments of that, Chloe?
Yeah, I've gone down my lunch. The very first one that we lost the COVID a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
We like, all spiced out and then just went.
It's just brutal on them, isn't it? You know, the elderly just
It was
can't...
bad, then, it was bad.
Yeah. They just
You
can't
just
cope
want
with
them
it.
to go.
Yeah, and it gets to that point, doesn't it, where it's just so
It's not
awful.
dignified.
Yeah. You don't want them suffering anymore.
The one who died with me, he asked me to be his girlfriend and everything as well.
Oh.
You've probably been through more.
Yeah.
It's different, isn't it? Like, you can't measure what someone's been through, but your exposure to COVID, you only have a very short time with that person's hospital, and you spend the last days and weeks of their life and getting to know. It's hard enough when you say goodbye to the family, like on the doorstep.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I'm good, thank you. I'm good to go as well whenever you're ready.
I think the people of Liverpool and the country are grieving. The people who hold up the NHS are grieving. The amount they've been through, what they've seen. No one tells you how to deal with grief. When it comes, it happens, and we have to come together and deal with it and not let it get the better of us. And I think we can all come through it as a city and as a country.
She was a lovely girl, she was only young. She had some quite sad stories, really.
She worked in a care home?
Yeah, she worked in a care home. They've lost resident that she's cared for.
Oh my God, that's awful. I mean, you know how bad it is because you obviously we're in it, we're living it, we're working it. You see it on the news, but
She must have such a connection with all them residents, and for them to lose so many, oh, it's just absolutely devastating, isn't it?
poor girl, yeah, she needs to look after herself for the time being, get herself fit and well, and back into work, doing what she loves.
When she's better. Oh, thank you very much, Trevor.
Oh, thank you very much.
Right, let's go home.
God knows what is hiding in those. Thank you so much for all your hard work today.
Very much appreciated. Definitely safe. Enjoy your night, Trevor.
Oh, thanks. We'll see you again tomorrow, I'm sure.
God knows what is hiding in those. I've got good news, Kath. Rich, mother-in-law.
Oh, yeah.
She's getting discharged on Wednesday. Yeah. Crying my eyes out today when I found out. We've got a good ending to our story. I know there's a hell of a lot of people who've not been able to say goodbye. The NHS has come on so much the last 12 months. If they'd not done the research and done what they done this time around, she wouldn't be here.
Cold beers in the fridge.
It's been a really tough year for us, and it's how we all be kind and lean on one another to come through it and not forget what we've been through and remember those that we have lost.
I have changed as a person. Grief never leaves you. You just learn to live differently.
Bye, guys.
Liverpool as a city will bounce back. They always do. No matter what, they will come back fighting. But the memories will be there. You can never forget. You've just got to always try and remember the people that you've lost. And that family aren't always here, and you need to treasure what you've got around you.